Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and I don't know if you've ever seen that warning that shows up when you're using an Android device, but with my smart controller, it always shows up when I'm trying to get something done. We had we saw a lot of dust coming off that field, and I was wondering, well, what are they doing over there now? Because usually they don't work in the daytime. So I started out, headed over that direction, using my smart controller, okay? And right about in here somewhere, I'm not expecting it, but there it is. It shows up again. And so when that happens, I thought maybe I'd just go ahead and fly, but I don't know what is going to happen if I don't turn it off and come bring it back home. So what I did was I hit return to home, and in the process of hitting return to home, I hit the bottom button. That's why it's pointing down like that. And so as it came home, I always take off from that little concrete slab right next to the flagpole. And I'm thinking maybe that's not a good place to take off, because if it hadn't been a little breezy, I might have landed on top of the roof sideways or something. So anyway, I landed and started everything out again and took off and headed on down. And about that time he was finished. I think he was, I'll tell you what they're doing. They fertilize these fields with cow manure. And so that's what that truck is. It's got a manure spreader on the back of that bed back there. And so they've been going back and forth, making or putting fertilizer down. So anyway, I got there just to see in time to see him finishing up. But this warning that I get, there's not much on YouTube, so I think it must be only taking place with the smart controller. And I did a little research, and it says that Google Services platform has to be running in order to fly your drone. And there you can see they went back and forth, up and down across this field, dumping cow manure. And the field to the north of this, which I've flown over a bunch of times, if you've been following my channel, they fertilize it with cow manure, cow manure. So anyway, I saw what I wanted to see, and I thought, well, let's see what's been going on in my neighborhood since the last time I flew. And as you can see, if you've been following my channel, anyway, this house that's right in front of us that's being built, that was just a foundation the last time I flew up and checked on things. And then this house, the next one in line here, they were getting ready to paint the inside of that house. And so that when I flew over last time. So apparently people haven't moved in yet, but it's pretty much probably done, and they've put some something down in the driveway. And then here's a house getting ready to be built. I don't know what those slabs are, because too high in the sky to figure that out. And then here's another house. And by the way, if you've been following my channel, that workshop there that's on this side of the house, they just finished that. And last time I flew, there was just a frame there. And that's the poor guy who had a bunch of that siding laid out. In fact, he's still got a couple of pieces, as you'll see, comes into view. There's some pieces laying on the ground. He's the one who had all of his siding stacked up to build a building, and we had that huge windstorm, and some of those long pieces were 0.8 of a mile away to the west. The wind came out of the east. And then, of course, he hadn't even started on this house the last time that I flew over. So for me, who lives in this neighborhood, it's like seeing what's going on, and it's a good reason to fly my drone. I like flying my drone. I like making the videos, so you can either watch them or not. But anyway, I enjoy making them. and you can see that they're just getting the roof on that house, and so it's still a long ways from finished. But I'll be making more videos as time goes by, and we'll get to see it when it's finished. So my issue now is I did a couple of flights a couple days ago, trying to see if I could get that warning to come back. In fact, it's in the video where my grandson was flying his drone. I was just taking off and landing and taking off and landing and trying to get that warning to show up again. And of course, when you want it to, it won't. But when you want to get something, you want to get out and get a picture of something real quick, that's when it shows up. So that tells me maybe I mean, I already checked this out, but I thought maybe I'm hurrying too much, and so I tried just taking my time, and I thought, well, that's got it fixed. Well, sure enough, I didn't have it fixed, because it wasn't long until there it was again showing up. So I haven't got it figured out yet. If anybody else who uses, oh, by the way, there was a plane flying over our area. Down where I was standing, he just almost went over the top of me, and I thought, I'm going to see if I can get him in the video. So he's going from the left to the right. If you happen to spot him, let me know. I haven't been able to find him yet. Just a small plane. So anyway, so I'm still trying to figure that one out, and I've got some more ideas, but at this point in time, it's just a mystery to me why it shows up when I don't want it to, and it doesn't show up when I want it to. Now, my neighbor here that we're right over his house, he just put in a concrete slab for with a basketball hoop. He's got 3 boys, and that dark green area, that's grass, and of course the part where the concrete slab is, that was also grass at one time. By the way, he's a professional landscaper, and they also put in that circle over there, which is a gas, what would you call it? Fire pit. So anyway, I'm headed home, and there I am standing down below. I want to thank you for watching my videos, taking time to watch them, and God bless.